testing if you guys can hear. Alright. If you can hear me, just press type 1. Type 1. Oh, yes. Alright, so right now currently we are waiting for the news, and I do have an open position. Currently I am short on gold. I already secured. The reason I'm short is because we have a 1 hour push with high volume spike. You can see it right here, 7.19. And as you can see at 8 a.m. it's clearly higher than this. And 8 a.m. over here is clearly higher. Volume spike, low spread, and close back below. The key is on the 5-minute why we enter this trade. We ended up taking the trade based off of two factors. One, you had a push up of high volume into the news event all the way right here, pull back down. We kept on closing below until we had an actual pretty much no demand that showed up. And as you can see right here, this is our no demand, low spread, push back down, close below it, confirmed. Whatever happens, this is a proper setup for VSA trades. And as you can see, we came into a zone. It's an average zone. I wouldn't call it the strongest zone, but it is proper. So we're in short on gold in this level right here. So it's about 88.50. As we came back up and pulled into this area, it did end up shorting right there. Stop loss is above at 91. Sorry about that, 92.20. So we're roughly 30 plus pips into this stop loss. So right now the news is about to come out in 1 minute. I don't trade based off of news. I do monitor the news. So I mean, if you're watching this, you're new to my channel, but yep. Right now the news is coming out in 30 seconds. I'm not sure if this is actually working, but I mean, this is only the second time I've gone live before. I said, what more fitting than this time of the news? So yeah, right now we're just trading off of VSA price action. Pretty much you have another that popped up right here. As you can see, another no demand confirmed also right there. We should not close above this. Even if we do push up and come back down, I will take another short position as long as we do not close above. I guess the news is out and our major news event has started, and also PMI has just come out. So right now, sorry, bear with me. So yeah, but yeah, this is the actual news event. Watching, nothing too crazy. I mean, whoever likes fibs like really heavily, you can see our push up that we did have yesterday all the way into this zone. I did, don't worry, I'm looking at the trade on my other monitor, so it's not a big deal. There's nothing really pretty much happening as of right now. But as you can see, gold did push up all the way here. We ended up taking a short position over here. I am going to show, we took a short position up here, here, and here as we broke. So I ended up taking short positions because of the fact that the zone that we did come into, and I will show the reason that I did end up taking this proper short position that was right here. Let me delete this because it's getting annoying. But so pretty much anybody that wants to see, this was in the VIP section. that I did show. So this was this trade yesterday, and you can see right there, right here, this is where we took the short. We took the short right here, and pretty much price just tanked down. Secured profit as we went down on two of my positions. Secured one right here and secured one right here. So anyways, back to the actual trade. Well, yeah, that was the trade that we did take yesterday. And as of right now, we are still... Of course, I kind of expected nothing too crazy to happen right now, because they're going to pretty much wait to see what these so-called Feds have to say. As of right now, there is nothing. But yeah, we're just monitoring other trades that we've seen. I did post this also in the Discord. Links will be below. But yeah, I'm actually looking to see what is going to happen in this zone right here. I have an alert. So if we do get a fake break above, pushback on the 1 hour, of course. And these are for swing trades. These are not for day trades on Bitcoin. Other than that, just monitoring it. I have alerts set up. We can go down to GBP. And the problem is with the GU is it's just so surprising that we're still continuing to push up. Even though we had slight increase in volume. I attempted to short here. We ended up getting stopped out. This was earlier. But just monitoring the trade. I don't know why this alert's over here. This alert should be right here. So we are going to see what happens when price does end up pushing to the open of this pretty much 1 hour candle. Other than that, no trade setups. I'm not going long over here. There was just a lot of pressure pushed down on this. We never ended up coming back down to actually attempt to take out any open positions that people went long from here. So I'm waiting to actually go long. There is an opportunity to go long on GU, but not here, not in this zone. So just watching that. Other than that, GJ, nothing. And the other pairs I really just don't trade too much. It's mostly about gold for me. So if you're here for gold, you can just see, monitor with me. But yeah, right now we're just watching gold. Nothing much. So we did close above this candle. I do not like that whatsoever. I was looking to re-enter if we weren't gonna close above, so just monitoring my trade, still staying in one of my positions. Other than that, nothing. Oh, we just got a spike in volume and a spike in price. As I said, that was not good that we closed above, and we just got taken out. The rest of our position got taken out. We did secure profits here, so it was more than a break-even profits over there. Right now, we're just monitoring, seeing what's happened, possible fake break, but nothing showing as of right now. Let's see what happens. Right now, looking at the 1 minute. So I will look at the 1 minute just to see if there's any kind of spike in volume, bad reaction. There is a spike in volume over here. Close above. So if this closes back into around here, I will take another short, and this will be pretty much a quick short. Let's see. About to close. Can we close below? And close enough. Took a short right there. We're back in the trade. Let's see what happens. Possible fake break to the top. Yes, that's what it's looking like. We're in the trade. 25 pip stop loss on this. Don't like the bounce off of the 14 EMA. Would like to see it push right through. So we're in right here at 17,960. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to fix some things for some reason. Okay. Let's get back to the trade. Struggling to come back down. Let's see what happens. We have a 25 lot. I'm sorry, not a 25 lot. We have a 25 pip stop loss. Anything with G. I don't base my trades off of the 1 minute. Only reason I take a 1 minute trade would be off of a fake break. So for example, if we had a fake break as similar to this right here, this is a possible fake break just because of the fact that we had a spike in price, spike in volume. The close was more than half of this candle. Depending on the volume spread analysis, that's what it all depends on. I will either take the trade or not, but I'm taking it based off of the 1 minute because of the fact that it broke above this area with a spike in volume. You can look on your MT4 or MT5 and you can see also there was a spike in volume higher than anything we've had in the past few hours on the 1 minute, and then you had this bearish reaction right here. So again, we're still in the trade. Let's look at the 5 minute now. So a nice close back in. This looks like a very nice fake break, but we won't get confirmation until we actually close bearish. So if we do close bearish on the 5 minute, then you can confirm that this is a strong fake break, and I will look to re-enter. But other than that, right now, just monitoring that same trade that I'm in. Let's see what happens. Pretty sure the Fed is saying all their little I'm not gonna say anything. They can talk all they want. I'm just trading the charts. But yeah. Let's see what happens. Right now we're just in the trade. Nothing more, nothing less. Come on. We're getting our breakthrough. Remember, we're in roughly right here off of this close. We entered automatically right there at 1790. So I'm exactly at 1790.55 with a stop loss at 1793. we need a bearish reaction on the 5-minute in order for me to enter a bigger size position. Right now it's a smaller position. Risk, no, nothing crazy on the risk side of things. It's roughly like 0.25% of my account, so nothing too crazy. Looking to re-enter. Based on what happens here, we'll either enter our position fully, or actually, so my first target for this, because I'm just going to explain why this is, and a lot of people are going to tell me, oh, you shouldn't do that, but our first target is going to be this area right here, this zone right here. So you can see it right there. This is our first zone right here. So it's going to be 17.79. The reason I have it at this area is not this area as my first zone is because if we're coming down again to this area and we end up pushing back up, I'm just closing the whole entire position. There is no first target first. No, if we end up coming to this area, we pause. You know, we can pause here as much as we want, as long as we don't have a spike back up in price on the 1 minute, 5 minute, doesn't matter. I'm closing out full position. There's no need to stay in the position anymore, because then we're just gonna range here back and forth until one of them gives up. So as of right now, as of right now, we are up 30 pips. I would say roughly 28 pips. Yeah, I would say roughly about that much. But yeah, still in the trade. Do not like this spike, man. Sometimes the 200 EMA on the 1 minute. Oh my god, it annoys the hell out of me sometimes because of the fact that what do they call them? Algorithms, high frequency trading, HFTs, whatever you want to call them. When they want to bounce off of something, when these hedge funds have their system set up, they just love to bounce off of these. And sometimes it works for them, sometimes it doesn't. But this is the kind of shit that I hate. Comes down, bounces, and just keeps bouncing until it gives way up or goes way back down. So as you can see right here what it's doing. So the 5 minute close is our key. We did end up closed a little too far down. I'm holding the position, not closing the position, but I will look to re-enter if we do end up coming back up to in between 89.25 and 17.90.50. But nonetheless, I am looking to actually move stop to break even, possibly. Really, to be honest, it depends. Remember, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I haven't heard a single news. I even looked at Twitter. I'm gonna look at Twitter right now just to see what's happening, just in case. You never know. Let's just go. Nothing crazy, but yeah. I'm about to secure half right here just because of that bounce right there. Only if it closes. If this candle closes green anywhere above the halfway point of this candle, I'm closing half. Let's see. Still in, still in. We are still in. Still in. And we're not closing. Still holding. And she's trying to drop. The problem is once it pushes that strong fast down, expect a pullback. So I'm going to expect a pullback on this area right here. So I'm closing half position right about. Don't ever be biased. Ever be biased you're trading. It always can adapt. It always can change. And yeah, they're tempting me to close and not to close. We're coming to the 5 minute 200. And we are about to secure. We're securing half. I close half just because we just barely bounce off of it and we just push back up roughly 5 pips. And the thing is I don't like the spike in volumes. Once you have a spike in volume, especially off of an EMA, you're gonna get a pullback. So I secured some right there. What do we secure? We secured, let's see exactly how much we just secured right there. We secured roughly 68 pips. I mean 68 pips and what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 minutes? I'd say that's not bad. Well, yeah. That's the power of volume spread analysis. That is the power. I have the links in the description. Anybody who wants to check them out. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. You can check them out if you want to learn this in exact details. The years that it took me to learn it within a couple of months. You can go ahead. It's all you. You don't want to, you can watch my videos and learn as you go along, as you risk on your own. I'm just telling you, it's very valuable. And yeah. But again, let's get back to the reason that we actually did take the trade. And 1 second, guys, let me just make sure the live is still up. Yes, it is still up. Okay. But yeah, so let me just say exactly the reason that we did take the trade and the reason we're still in the majority of our position. Well, a little bit more than half. So 2 factors come into play. The first is this: the 1 hour, always your higher time frame plays the key factor into your trade. Now, as we can see at 8 a.m. right here, 1 hour, this volume spike into a zone of interest. So our zone of interest is the 50 EMA in this situation, and on top of that, this push up. This is an up thrust 1 hour candle. Very false push up just because of the reaction. Look at this reaction after that. So this was a news event, of course. You can tell this was trying to take out break-even stops hunts right here. Let me remove this. So break-even stops that were probably took positions here off of a break. You know, a lot of breakout traders, they love the 1 hour or 30-minute breakouts. So they probably took out breakouts here. Got stopped out on break-even. Took a breakout here and it actually worked for them, and some of them were still in their positions. They took out their positions right here, and then this is what happened with price. Now, so this is a zone of interest. So price did come back up into this area, spike in volume. You can see it right there, 5.2. So this always look right here. This is 5.24. We can see right here 7.19. We go back another day, 5.17. So 2 days prior, clear indication that there was high volume in this area. Now we go to the lower time frame. One key factor is this. We had the volume push up all the way. You can see it right there. Spike in volume. And as you can see, price pushed back down. Still not a trade. Still not a trade. Still not a trade. Price pushed back down. Now we're approaching the possibility of a trade. And what I mean by possibility of the way price is pushing up and coming back and closing underneath the high of this spike in volume is a key indication that there is bears stepping into the market. Now, you can aggressively take this trade based off of a volume spread analysis right here that closed bearish, but I would not take the trade just yet. Wait for more confirmation, and the confirmation ended up coming here with a no demand. You can see it right there. You can see we closed right here below this no demand. So this is your no demand, less than the previous two, closed below. I ended up taking one trade over here as we came pulled back up right there. Stop loss above. We ended up getting taken out just right now during the news event. And I did secure some position over here as we came down. So it was more than a break-even trade. So I didn't really mind the fact that we did get taken out over there. But how did we take a 1 minute trade? So this is how we took a 1 minute trade. The spike in volume, which took us out. Then price pushed back down. You can see the spike in volume. It does not have to be necessarily higher than this. The importance is there is a spike in volume. So as you can see the curve, spike in volume. Now the key to this is that how is the reaction to this candle? Now the reaction to this candle is a push and close below this candle, the halfway point. So roughly the halfway point is right here. We close below it, and on top of that we close back inside this little area, this zone right here. So there's a key indication that bears did step into this. Now, is it heavy selling? I wouldn't say it's heavy selling, but there is a possibility to short, and that's the reason I did take the short position, because we had a target. We had a stop loss of 25 pips. With our original target is down here, but the fact that we came into this 200 EMA and we paused there, so we closed there, I did secure half. So I'm already up no matter what. Even if I get stopped out over here, I'm still up on my position. So just monitoring the trade as of right now. Nothing more, nothing less. News events still playing in the background. I'm not listening to it whatsoever. Other than that, yeah. But yeah, we're pushing back up again. I just want to confirm that nothing crazy is happening. I don't like to listen to news in my background while I'm trading. So what I will do is just go to Twitter. I follow a few people that put out news events within a couple seconds. Sometimes with maximum it takes them about 30-40 seconds. So as of right now, nothing major whatsoever. Yeah. Again, just monitoring the trade. Still in the position. I'm looking to re-enter, to be honest. We got confirmation, double confirmation, that pretty much a lot of confirmation, I would say. I'm gonna tell you, and the fact of the matter is, let me see the 15-minute first. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of confirmation that there's going to be selling. I mean, we can't predict markets, so I will never, of course, if I could predict the market, and I'll tell you guys, I would go all in. Of course, we manage risk before we actually manage the trade. We have a not the greatest no demand, but it is nonetheless considered a no demand, less than the previous two, with confirmation all the way down there. So any VSA traders that actually sold here are going to be adding to their positions as price gets higher. I'll look to add over here 1789.26, or just bounced off of there. Excuse me, guys, sorry about that. I have a bad eye irritation, and yeah, this is very annoying. But yeah, I'm just scrolling through different time frames just to see. You want to look when you're actually trading. You want to see the different types of time frames that other traders would be looking at. So, for example, on the daily, it looks very bearish. People are gonna look to try to short, so that's good. Of course, I won't take my trades a day trade based off of the daily. The 4 hour doesn't look too good. It just looks choppy. 1 hour, it's looking like higher lows, lower lows right here. See push downs, higher lows. Don't like the fact that we broke up there. I just hope that they don't want to come back up to here to actually get rid of positions. Alright, as of right now, day trade still proper. We'll see what happens. Right now, just monitoring the trade. So again, our last target is going to be here, 1779. So this is something that I love for a lot of traders to point out. You see this right here? This, to a lot of the retail traders, will be considered something to actually go long on. Now, not to say that it doesn't work, but if anybody out there would like to go, I'm not gonna do it because there's no point. People are just going to actually trade how, in their opinion, how it works, but the percentage of this actually working and breaking out of this is very low. So I would really be hesitant to take trades based off of bounces of these. But yeah, just right now, bear with me, guys. I'm sorry, this is the first time, well, the second time that we actually do go live, and just making sure things are actually working. I'll have the video up anyways, whoever wants to watch later. We have double positions, so we have an ND and an NS, both confirmed. I do want to short right now, but at the same time, it's not proper for me to take a short right now. me see the 1 minute. I'm gonna be on here for another 10 minutes and then I gotta sign off. Nice bounce, spike in volume. Let's see a bearish reaction on this candle. If we can get a bearish reaction on this candle, I will look to short. Come on, bearish reaction. Let's see. Nope, no bearish reaction. Price could come down heavy here, but I mean, still, it's not confirmed for me to go short. Depending on what happens right now on this actual 5-minute candle, I'm gonna either close out the live stream or continue for another 10 minutes. Liking this 1 minute. I'm liking this 1 minute close. Nice. Not so nice. Stalled right here on the 14 EMA. So the green is my 14 EMA. The 50 is the blue EMA. We're bouncing right off of it. It's not looking too good right now. Let's see how this 5-minute closes. Let's check out this 5-minute. Oh my god. I hate when I do that. Okay, 5-minute. Retest with low volume is indication of not a lot of demand. Oh, I like it. Alright, I like it. We're gonna take a position as soon as we break below this 5-minute. As soon as we break below this 5-minute, I'm taking the position. So gotta be quick on this. I'm gonna zoom in. This is an aggressive VSA trade, so do not take these trades if you have never traded VSA, or even do not take any of these types of trades. Period. If you don't know what VSA is, that means you have not been trading for long enough. See, you can't. You gotta wait. Nothing there yet. Let's see what happens. I'm still. Oh, excuse me. Still in one of my trades right here. This trade right here. Didn't move stop to break even because we're pretty much more than break even on this trade. The fact that we dropped all the way down to here. As long as we don't close above this candle is still valid to take a short. If we need to close below it though, can't just break unless this candle just shoots down right here, but highly doubtful. We're pushing up strong. Make sure there's no weird news coming out right now. Crude oil, bullshit crude oil. Yeah, nothing other than the crude oil event. Other than that, still in the trade. Let's see what happens. We're right back to where our entry. So we are right back to our entry. Price is still pushing up. I like the fact that price is now actually reacting to a strong push down. There is going to be a possible no possible trade. No possible trade yet. Alright, I guess we're still in this trade, and yeah, we're just in this trade. I have a 25 pip stop loss. I already took profit down here, more than break even, half position up on this trade. Other than that, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you have any questions, everything is down below. And I guess nobody was actually watching, but peace out.